Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Lorraine here. Thank you so much for joining me. I am just playing, and I thought I will invite you along and we'll just have a bit of a craft and chat session. Let me just do this. Sorry if that's in your way now. There we go. So just turn my phone on to mute and then we don't get disturbed. So I'm doing a little mini journal. I had started a journal, a full-size journal, using this kit that's from Ruby and Pearl XOXO and other little bits. And you know when you make something and you just think, I'm not 100% happy with that, and I wasn't. I'd made the journal cover and I'd put the signature inside, not decorated it, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like the cover. And what I had done, it was just a one signature journal, and what I had done is I'd stitched the down the centre of the spine on directly onto the journal cover from my sewing with my sewing machine. So it was just a track of sewing machine stitches here, and I just didn't like it at all. So then trying to get the papers out was a nightmare. So I've ended up cutting them out, well, tearing them out really. I'm just going to move this cable. My phone's plugged in, sorry for reaching across there. So I ended up tearing them out one at a time. So I ended up with like a half page from this kit. So rather than waste the pages, what I've done is I've made this little pocket size journal using up the pages that I'd retrieved from the journal that was destined for the bin. So I didn't waste any of the pages. They're all in this little journal. So I was watching a video earlier on YouTube from Annalise Erickson. Excuse me. And if you haven't watched Annalise, go along and watch her videos. She's so relaxing to watch. She does so many nice things, eco dyeing, and doesn't waste anything. And she makes some lovely little journals and ephemera. Anyway, I've just been watching her journal and it just prompted me to come on and just, whilst I'm playing, just have a chat with you. So I thought that's what we'll do. So my desk looks a little bit untidy because it's got stuff all over, and it's stuff that's going to be going into here. So I just thought, whilst I'm doing it, I'll switch the camera on and I'll have a chat. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to chat about me and my crafting and why I do it, why I have a YouTube channel. So I just thought, let's craft along and do that. So my name is Lorraine. There's a bit of a clue on the title of the channel. So I am Lorraine. I have been a crafter for most of my adult life, done one form of crafting or another. So this I've just done this little over the page tuck spot, and it's going to be fixed in with a paper clip so that it's removable. So I'm just going to put the paper clip in. The paper clip will be at some point decorated. In fact, I'm going to use obviously a smaller paper clip because I'm using a smaller journal, aren't I? So it will be decorated with a paper clip. I'll put some trim on it or some bit of bling or whatever. And all I've done with this, in fact, before I clip it on, I'll show you what I've done. It's just, let me show you, a piece of coffee dyed paper. It's tea dyed paper, I think that. that I've folded in half so that it'll go over. And I've just used up some scraps and just put them on top of that paper. On this side, I've just put some lace and then this French script paper on there. I may put something different on there at some point, but not just now. Don't really know where I'm going with the journal at the moment, but there we go. So there it is. So what's going to happen with that is that you'll be able to tuck things underneath. So it'll be a tuck spot, but a removable tuck spot as well. So that's one little thing done. I'm going to try and make lots of little clusters to go onto the pages. I have got lots of little bits of, I'm sorry this camera's wobbling into it again, lots of tags and little journal cards that I've added just scraps of lace trim on the base of them, a little bit of cheesecloth and some floral trims there. I've got this linen and net with a little heart on. I don't know if that'll go on a page, maybe, I'm not sure yet. Can go on the front. I've done the front cover. No, it's not going on the front. And I've used there's some vintage French book page under there. It is vintage book page as well that I was gifted by the lovely Christine Chu Hong. Thank you so much, Christine. I've just made these little, I don't know what you call them, clustery things. I've just stamped a date on the front of that piece of scrap card. There's some lace around the edges of here, and this beautiful little angel image that I got. I don't know where it's from. I really don't know. It might be a Graphics 45. Not sure. So inside I've done this little pocket with this tiny tag. I've put a little piece of fabric on there, and it's just so far got a tag inside of there. So I've been through and I've stamped using this stamp. It's a Tim Holtz. It's called Reflections. I bought that early on when I started making journals. So I've had that quite a while, and it comes with 2 others in the set. So I think it's still available. I think you still can buy it. I've got another little journal card here that I'm going to put in. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, so I'm not going to do anything until I decide. So my crafting journey. Like I said, I've crafted most of my adult life. I have sewn, embroidered. I'm not very good at drawing and painting. I would love to. My husband, I'll show you, my husband does the painting and drawing in our family, and my daughter. I can't. The images that I've got in my head just never translate to the papers. So this is one of my husband's that he's just done, and I'm sure you can tell what it is. It's a giraffe's eye. He's very good with the eyes. So he has just done this, and it's a pastel. That's his latest thing that he's doing, his pastel colours. So that's a giraffe's eye done in pastels by Davis Browl. He won't do a YouTube channel or anything, so that's up to him. He just does it because he enjoys it. So sewing, knitting, tried crocheting, but couldn't really get on with it. I've done lots of different stuff over the years, a bit of calligraphy. And then I got onto card making. I made cards, handmade cards for family and friends, and enjoyed that. And then came across journaling, and it's just got me intrigued. So I started doing journals, and I've been doing them perhaps for the last 3 years, I think, 3 years. And of course watched lots and lots and lots of different YouTube channels, watch different people. I don't want that. There we go. Watch different people's videos, and then decided I would do a YouTube channel for myself. And so that's what I did. I set up my YouTube channel, and I just do these videos, craft along with me, or I'll make something and I'll show you how I'm making it, or I do a flip through of the journals that I've made. I'm just going to put that on there, on that side. Just a little bit of collage on there. So yeah, that's what I do with the YouTube channel. I don't know why, but I don't have very many subscribers. Maybe because I'm not very good at it, or maybe that I don't do it regularly enough. I mean, the people that I follow do 3-4 videos a week, constantly promoting the videos, so obviously they have a big following, and I don't. I don't do this to make money. If I sell a journal, of course I'm pleased. Of course, who wouldn't be, that somebody's thought that your journal's worth spending money on. Of course it's lovely that somebody will do that. But it doesn't matter to me if people don't. I gift a lot of my journals. And so that gives me joy when I can gift things to people. Put that there as a pocket. So yeah, I gift a lot of my journals or ephemera when I make ephemera and things like that. I'll send them out on rack lists and, you know, random acts of kindness lists, or I donate them. I've just donated to a charity for a little girl and her family. The little girl's got tumours on her kidney. She's only 2, and so her family trying to raise funds so that her mum isn't stressed about not being able to work, because she's at the hospital more than she's at home with the little girl. I've got a hole there under. So I gifted 2 journals to them because they're trying to raise funds so they can raffle them, and that gives me joy. That I enjoy things like that. So that's good that I can do that. And this is just purely a hobby for me, is crafting. A little about me. I'm English, as you can probably tell from my accent. I'm from the north of England, so I've quite a strong northern accent. And I've done many jobs over the years, but my main career, I was a nurse, a mental health nurse. And I did that. I enjoyed it, but then took early retirement. Me and my husband took early retirement and eventually moved here. We live in Greece on one of the small islands in the Dodecanese. So we're very lucky, very blessed. we know. 1 minute please, I'm trying to find some glue that's not going to ooze everywhere. I'm going to use this glue. This is my least favourite glue. This one. It's so tacky. Anyway, so we retired to Greece. We've been here 7.5 years, I think it is. 7, yeah, about 7.5 years. And have an absolutely blessed life. We've got family, obviously, back at home. We've got 2 beautiful grandchildren that we see as much as we can. We'll go back and visit, or they come here for their holidays. And obviously it's fantastic having a grandma and granddad living in Greece, isn't it? Where they can come and swim all day and play on the beach. Of course it's lovely. So this is going to be a little pocket. I'm not sure what things I'm putting in where, so I'm just going to put anything in for now, and then we'll work on placements and things at a later stage. So I'm just, see, look, little scraps like this, don't throw them away, because you can use these. Just to make little clusters. I'm going to use a little of this. So yes, I've retired here, and my main hobby is crafting. We like to walk, we like to go to the beach, we like swimming, we like socialising. Of course, when you live somewhere like this, you have lots of visits from friends and family, which is fantastic. That we get to see people, and when we see them for quality time, rather than, we don't see them as often as if we were living back in the UK. But it's nice spending quality time with them. So I'm just doing a little cluster on top of here, and I'm going to use this little bit of lace as well. I don't know what this glue's like, sticking lace, but we'll give it a go. We'll just see how it works. I'll just stick it onto the back of the appliqued flowers. There we go. I've got a new setup here with the lamp and the camera stand, and there's a bit of a shadow in there. What if I move over a little? If I move over, the camera won't get you, will it? There we go. Let's try that. So I have to move these things over to this side if I'm going to work over here. How's that? That's a little better, isn't it? So that's a little about me. What about you? I love when people leave me a comment, when people obviously subscribe. I love it when people subscribe. I know that some people make money from the YouTube channels. I don't, because I don't have enough subscribers. I think you have to have something, is it like 3,500, 4,000 subscribers? Well, It's like a pipe dream away. And then you have to have so many hours viewed through the year as well. And then you get affiliated to things that you use. But I don't want it to be a business, because I think for me that would take out a lot of the enjoyment doing what I'm doing. That's okay, I like that one. Simple. I don't want it overly fussy. So I'm going to do lots of things that are just stuck in, I think. Not over decorate it. I don't want to over decorate it, because I want somebody to have the fun of being able to decorate it or write into it. You know, doing what. I love this image. Can you see this image? I love that one. And again, I don't know whether to put a little. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of decorating on it. I'm going to use some of this French script paper again. Not lots of it, just a little piece of it. Do you know, if you tear it that way, you don't get the white edge, but if you tear it that way, look, you get the white edge. So just bear in mind when you're doing. So I'm just going to take it down and then just use Distress ink. This is just Vintage Photo. I forget sometimes that people watch these videos that are only just starting, so it's this one that I'm using, the Distress Oxide Ranger Vintage Photo. Look at the colour of this. Okay, I need to do some shopping. I need to buy some new stuff. But it's not, that's one thing that's difficult here. It's not easy getting crafting supplies. I have to order from abroad, and then you've got customs. So I try and order from, I do order from Greek sites where I can. Of course I do. I don't want to not support Greece, because that's where I'm living. I can't order from the UK anymore because of the customs charges. So I don't order from the UK. I do order from Amazon in Germany. So again, with this one, I'm going to decorate the paper clip at some point. So it'll have sticky up bits, blingy bits. And that didn't, what a difference that makes, just adding that little bit of French script onto there. It's lovely. So I want to do I'm going to do a little bit of lace. I'm just getting some lace out of my box on the edges of pages. This lace, if you have any of this lace, you can feed ribbon through, so you can make it colourful if you choose to make it colourful. At the moment I don't want it colourful, so I'm going to do, and I want it hanging off the end of the page, so I'm just going to glue, and I'm using a clear glue for that. So I'm just going to draw a line. See, I don't particularly like this glue for journals. But I need to get that ordering some crafting things, get some proper fabric glue. So that's that, and it will be tacky. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that there before I turn the page so that it doesn't stick to the page below it. So, and then when you've done a few pages like that, it'll be quite, tell you what I will do, I'll put these on. Come. Put these on and it'll help the glue stick. These are one of the best things I bought. These, they're for quilters pins, and they're just a little clamp, and it saves you using pins or I used to just use paper clips all the time for things, but no, I don't need to. So that should keep that glue off there. No, I'm not sure, so I'll just put that there. So what now? I'm going to add a few pockets. To add a pocket here. I don't know if, oh, there's one. You need something really that's workable both ways. I quite like that. So we'll put that in as a pocket. I had stenciled on the back because some of them will be just journal cards. I don't know how long I've been rambling on here. So, a bit more about me. I have two beautiful kids. I have a son and a daughter. Obviously both adults now. Both have their own homes and their own partners. My daughter's married. And my son's in a long-term relationship with a beautiful lady called Michelle. And they're happy, which is all really that a mother wants. Happy and healthy kids. So so there's that. So we'll find bits to put in. To put one of these are tags are from My Porch Prints. These from Grandma's Attic, I think it's called. These are my Porch Prints as well, but I don't know which kit it's from. So we'll just put a couple of tags in that pocket. And My Porch Prints again. I'm going to have to sort this light out, aren't I? It's not. I'm sorry I'm wobbling you, I'm just trying to sort the light out a little so that you're not in the shadows. Is that any better? I don't think it is it? I'm going to have a good play with it, aren't I? Find out a way of managing it. So what I can also do, I've got these bits of paper, and I could make that's not straight, so I'm going to cut it straight along this line. to distress the edges. There we go. That fits the page perfectly. And then I'm just going to glue 3 sides of this and make it into a tuck spot. So and then I'm going to find something at some point to decorate down that side. That's too big, isn't it? That's the wrong way. There we go, we can have that in there, but I will find something. Oh, don't know if you can hear that, that's thunder. It doesn't always sunshine in Greece. Some areas today have got snow and are extremely cold. We aren't cold here, it's not cold at all. About 17 degrees, I think, 16, 17 degrees. But grey and forecast for thunderstorms. So that sounds like they're on the way. That's nice in there. I like that tucked away in there. It just needs a little bit more distressing on that edge. And again, stenciled on the back. Oh, that was lightning. So I guess the storm's here now. So if the dogs start barking, I apologise, but there's not much I can do about it. There's another little tuck spot. So that one can go in there. And then I can hear the dog's feet on the stairs. So I'm assuming they're on the way. So yes, I'm going to do a little pocket. I'm just going to straighten those edges a little. And do some distressing. This script, I've done it on, rather than just like normal printer paper, 80 grams, I've done it on 120 grams, so it's a little bit sturdier. That's got a hole in it, hasn't it? But you know what? We can sort that. We don't need to discard it. I'll just put a, there we go, that solves that. And then we'll put that in. No, not that glue. So this will make a cute little pocket on here. We have a little house guest. We have 2 dogs of our own. We have Sam, who's a Cocker Spaniel. He's an orange roan Cocker Spaniel, so he's ginger and white. with spots. And then we have Archie, who is, in England we call them Heinz 57 dogs because they've got a bit of a mixture of all sorts in them. He's a little terrier breed, and he is the most gorgeous dog ever. He is beautiful, and he's so calming. He's lovely. Unlike the Cocker Spaniel, he's neurotic. And noisy. Shall I have a little bit of that? Let's take it from this end. Yeah, so we've got Sam and Archie, our two. And at the moment we've got Bobby, who is a friend's dog. He's a rescue dog, and he was terribly abused when he was a puppy, so it's left him with a lot of anxiety and scared behaviour is the best way to describe it. He gets very anxious and very scared, and sometimes makes him difficult to manage. But he's known us now for 6-7 years, and often when his mummy goes away he stays with us, so he knows us, he knows the dogs, our dogs, and he's not as anxious when he's here. He used to be. When he first came he was a problem dog for us, but he's not now. He's okay. So he's here at the moment, so I can hear my husband shouting of him. He's outside. He likes being outside. He doesn't always like coming back in. And he barks at the cats. We have cats outside. Again, we have 2 cats of our own that have been rescued, the rescued cats. But then we have umpteen other cats that we feed. One of the neighbours died, and he had 3 cats, so they're still around, so we feed those. They don't come in the house, they stay outside. We have a lady cat, we can just call her the lady cat, who just turned up one day, pregnant. So we feed her, and we've had her neutered, so no more babies for her. So she has a nice life now outside. She just comes for breakfast and tea and vanishes. So we'll put that one there, I think. That's a bit bland, isn't it? That's a bit bland. We need something with some colour. Oh, there we go. It's got a little bit of colour on it. There we go. So just tweaking. I mean, all I've done is cut that pocket, glued it on, and then just put a little bit of lace and a cluster on there and a tag inside that pocket, and it looks well, it looks okay. I'm not happy. This glue I don't like. Tombow glue. I bought it because other crafters use it, and I thought, oh, they like it. They say what I mean. It does glue. It does what it says it does on the packet, so it does glue, but it's so tacky. And this now is tacky. So if you're not careful, your pages stick. So that was a little bit about me. I hope I haven't bored you. I hope it's been a little bit interesting just watching me going through these pages and just making up the pages of the journal. decorating them. That's another little cluster that I've done. I'm going to put that there, and that's going to be a pocket. It's just on some card paper, some paper stock, distressed around the edges, a little bit of lace and a little bit of vintagey paper. So I'm going to put that one there. I'm going to use that as a pocket too. Yeah, so thanks for bobbing along. Thanks for listening. Please give me a thumbs up. I'd love you to comment. I'd love you to put a comment on. And I do read all the comments that people make, and I will answer you. Sometimes it might only be a thumbs up or a heart. Otherwise I will try and comment, because they all mean quite a lot to me when people take time. When people take time to watch, it means a lot. But if they've even taken time to comment, that's brilliant. So thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you again soon. I may come back and show you some more of this journal that I've made. So have a good day. Thank you. Bye.